Okay, so we have a little update. Well, most of you have seen the reels. She's naked. We've taken her clothes off. We are going to obviously strip her down further. It's a really good build, to be fair. We're literally taking it apart to clean and renew. There's no major modifications needed. You can see that the dry sump tanks and everything is still in here, so that's all going to come out. All the engine bay out, cleaned. We're going to electric power steering pump. Mark, who had the car before us, said that the power steering hydraulic was an absolute ball ache, so we're going to fit electric power steering, probably from a Corsa B, which seems to be a favourite. That may not work. I need to investigate. If any of you have got any comments on that, obviously, please let me know. If you know a brilliant combination of electric power steering that will go into a Mark III Fiesta, obviously we can fabricate anything. I'm assuming, as most people use the Corsa B power steering in lots of vehicles, kit cars and minis and God knows what, I'm assuming it will fit and it'll be fine. So if you know anything different, please let me know. Next few days, screens, windows are all coming out. Obviously you can see all the boot, the doors, the sills, the wings have all come off. There is, oh yeah, and I'm back to front. Apparently I do my camera around the wrong way. My daughters keep moaning at me. I need to do something different, so I'll try and sort that out shortly. I'm going to order one of those special cameras, and I've got GoPros everywhere, but I'm not sure if I can use GoPros or the microphones, etc. Anyway, I'm an old boy. So, we are going to obviously clean everything. We have Lydden mud here that's probably 5, 6, 7 years old, I'm not sure. And as you know, if you race at Lydden, the mud stays with you wherever you travel. And when you think you've got rid of the Lydden mud, it's still there. And clearly, here it is. We have some really interesting finds as well on the car. Mark swears blind that he knew nothing about this, but as we've removed bumpers and stuff, we have wooden blocks, bits of wood that we used as spacers. Quite neat. Could have been a track fix, who knows? But yeah, it's quite interesting. Mark swears blind, he knows nothing about that, so we shall see. So lots of parts. Now, gearbox. So I need to work out, we're going IB5, I believe, and we're going to run a Quaife diff. The gearbox that was in it before was the BC, the earlier than the IB5. That is possibly available, depends how much Sean wants to charge me for it. I could quite probably, I've also got an IB5 box, I've got a Quaife diff. It would just be a case of making sure it fits. So be nice to put the original box back in, however, cost prohibitive, may not do it. We're going to strip all the suspension down. I've had to order the new, look at this pointing stuff, I'm getting good at this, suspension knuckles, because these have just got Mark 1 standard Fiesta knuckles on it at the minute that previous owner stuck on there just to make it roll. Leader suspension, Leader. Brilliant suspension back in the day. We've got full Avos to go on all round. The leaders will be coming off, cleaned up and probably for sale if anyone's after them. Once we've done and removed a lot of the engine bay, it'll be painted and prepped. We're going to run full braided hose in all the way through the car. Hydraulic handbrake, bias valves, all the usuals. It's already got pedal box in there. Obviously we need to check sorry, my nose is running a bit cold here. We need to check the pedal box, check everything over anyway. The inside will be cleaned. I'm not sure if we're going to paint the inside black as it should be. All cars should be black. So I'm not sure whether we're going to paint the inside or whether we're just going to leave it white. It's actually in really good condition in there, and it just depends on time really. Obviously it will be wrapped, it will go black, as per all the other 777 Motorsport cars to fit in with the, oh no, look, here we go. Where am I going? No, it goes the wrong way. There we go. There, look at that. The 777 colour scheme. So that's where we're at. More this week, more going on. We've got the new knuckles to go on, new hubs, new brakes. Hopefully it'll all fit together nicely because we're running it on the Fiesta 3.5, which is the same as the Mark 5 Fiesta and the Puma. I have a Puma outside. You haven't seen the Puma. Oh, you have seen the Puma in bits and pieces, but so it runs a bigger bearing, much more substantial. So we're using the Mark 3.5, so they've just been delivered. We're going to try and fit those up this week, dry fit them, make sure all the suspension and brakes and everything fits together, then take it all off as you would do. But then we know that's all good to go. So yeah, a little update. Not a lot more I can tell you really. What interesting stuff is there? Oh, so we've got twin 40. So going to the engine, got twin 48s, which are for the special engine build. But I'm actually going towards the ITBs. I think I'm going to run Gen V 48 ITBs, the SF, so the single ones, the single bodied Gen Vs on 4 injectors, makes it a lot more controllable. I believe that's what's used to get the most power. So I think we're going to go that route. Burton Products is, they've supplied us a lot of stuff so far. Burton Performance, I should say, as you would expect. So yeah, we're going to get hold of the Gen Vs, I think. We've got the 48s as well. So when we get to the point of dynoing it and everything else, we'll probably swap them over and see what one works best. Gives us the best power, best delivery. There are some secrets coming, some special bits and pieces, not just with this, but with 777 completely, with stuff that's in the background after New Year. But yeah, there's some pretty exciting stuff going on, and yeah, looking forward to it. It's getting pretty exciting. So yeah, that's all for now on the Fiesta Retro Rallycross Lydden Legends Festival. That's such a mouthful to take. Lydden Legends Festival 2026. I'm not sure if I've just had a message come through and it goes across the screen, so I'm not sure if you can get that. It's from Jacob, the mechanic that works on this. I've just bought a new tool socket set, the new Halford's Advanced, but I have to say we use DeWalt and Mac tools all the way through. Danny Mac, we use DeWalt and Mac tools for everything, but I do use a lot of the Halford's Advanced Pro stuff. It's lifetime guarantee. It's brilliant. They've just got an offer on the big one they do. I've got the black one, obviously. At Black Friday deals, it was down to 200 quid, which is half price. We get trade price anyway, but that was a really good deal. Couldn't not get it. So I've just told Jacob, showed him a picture of it, and said, "Look at this. It's for us in the workshop on one of the trolleys. It's nice and shiny. There's no fingerprints, there's no dirty stuff, there's no oil everywhere. Let's keep it like that. I'm a bit anal with my tools and everything else and keeping clean. I'm as messy as you like. Absolutely, you see my office, in Salter's Law, my wife, my manager, office manager Ellie, will often clean everything and moan at me, and all the files are over the floor and I've got paperwork everywhere. And actually, when I've been in the workshop working on cars, it's a very similar story. I leave a trail of destruction behind me. I'm not very good at clearing up, but I'm great at all the other stuff. So yeah, it can't be bad. So there we go. That's it. A little ramble on a Sunday at 3:15 on the, I don't even know what date it is, 29th, is it 30th, something like that. So yeah, hope everyone's having a great weekend, and we'll update you during the week. Thank you. Goodbye.